Almost killed somebody. What are you laughing at? It's not funny.
Next, Judge Judy.
Today at 3 on CBS 2.
Secrets of the Friends finale, then Hollywood rumors.
This is the hottest rumor in Hollywood.
And Oprah next ET.
Tonight at 6:30 on CBS 2.
Welcome home.
Thank you. And thank you for springing me from the hospital early. And most of all, thank you for your forgiveness and your patience.
Well, I was just being stubborn and determined because I wanted you.
Well, Doctor, you got me.
All right.
Ooh.
All right. Careful. Come on, sit down.
Yeah. But I need to unpack that.
No, you do nothing or I take you back to the hospital.
Oh, so that's how it's going to be, huh? Marrying a tough guy.
Yeah, that's right. A tough guy with a soft spot for a tough gal. What?
Just happy.
Yeah. Me too.
Can you believe it? Me, you, and nothing to stop us.
Newman, you and the DA? Oh, hardly. But we have struck a deal I think that may interest you. All the charges against you have been dropped, and your license to practice law will be reinstated. I don't believe it.
Thanks for coming, Hal. I didn't know who else to call. I'm just so desperately worried about Paul.
I didn't want to get into this on the phone, Barbara. But what you did, hiring Paul's best friend to seduce Rose?
She never loved him. The marriage would have been a disaster.
You don't know that.
The fact that she fell for Dusty only proves that I'm right.
The fact that he's disappeared, what does that prove?
That he's angry with me. And that's why I need you to find him. I never got a chance to explain everything to him.
I think he's fully aware of what your motives were.
Oh. Then what'd you come here to do, Hal? Gloat? She's no good for him. Realize that. In time.
Then why don't you give him time, Barbara? Let him go.
I can't do that.
Hey, Rose. He's not here.
I figured that. Wrote him a note.
Well, I'll go make some phone calls and see what I can find out. Play nice.
You have no right being here.
Paul gave me a key. Sure he didn't give you one.
Get out of my son's room,
Oh,
Rose.
no, you know, not now, Barbara, no. Not until we get a few things straight.
Roller Palace opens and closes. Ooh, some kind of... Yeah.
I said no photos. I said no photos. Barbara's gonna say I stole the design. You're back?
No, I'm not back. I'm just here to pick up some of my things. Can't stay here and talk to you. I have a fashion show to run.
What needs to show when you got the designs plastered all over the paper?
It's one little article.
I explicitly said no photos in advance.
Well, you're not in charge anymore, are you?
Well, boss, it is too early, all right? We can't let anyone see these things, not now.
Why? Do you have something to hide? All right, Sharon, you tell those guys in the van to guard those dresses with their lives. My heart and soul is on that rack.
Carly, have you seen my scissors?
Hey!
Hi. Just a second. Aren't they usually around your neck?
They've disappeared.
All right, you can use mine. Jack, will you get my scissors out of my drawer? I don't
Sure.
know which drawer. It's such a mess in here. Girls, be wonderful, be beautiful, and be perfect, okay? I know you will.
You find them?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Elise, would you bring the girls down to the van? I'm gonna change up and I'll meet you at the Lakeview, okay?
I think this show might actually happen.
This is in your drawer. Brochure for a rental cabin? The one where Barbara just happened to be stashed? I thought you were going to be honest with me, Carly.
As the World Turns is sponsored by Thermacare Air-Activated Heat Wraps. Feel the difference between can't and can.
Hey, I guess somebody's had a busy day today. Well, make sure back pain doesn't cramp your schedule tomorrow. Grab a Thermacare Air-Activated Heat Wrap before you hit the sack. It gets warm and stays warm, deeply relaxing tight muscles, so circulation flows in, helping pain flow out. So, by the next day, you're moving and grooving. Oh yeah, all day long. Thermacare Heat Wraps. Wrap yourself in relief.
You are 2 years old. And it's not that you're a show-off. It's just those pull-ups pull apart like diapers. You want Pampers Easy Ups. They go on easy and stay on, like real underwear. Easy Ups. Inspired by toddlers, created by Pampers.
I definitely gave them to you. I remember you had them.
I haven't got them.
Where are they? Check your bag.
Look.
Tampax Compact. They're plastic, they're small, they're so discreet, only you'll know it's a tampon.
Sugar, aren't you supposed to be on a diet?
Yeah.
The one, the only, Tampax.
Now extinguish underarm razor burn. Introducing Ban Beautifully Smooth Antiperspirant. It prevents irritation after shaving while giving outstanding odor and wetness protection. So ban razor burn with new Ban Beautifully Smooth.
If you want your little fella to grow up big and strong, he's gonna need the right nutrition.
Just like me.
If you're concerned your child isn't getting adequate nutrition, ask your doctor about Pediasure, a source of complete balanced nutrition that tastes great. Pediasure.
I remember when I thought I could eat anything.
Want another piece?
No, thanks. Then in my 30s, my metabolism slowed down, so I got smart. I watch what I eat, exercise more, plus I found a new multivitamin.
One a day Weight Smart, the first and only complete multivitamin with an ingredient to enhance your metabolism. EGCG, a natural green tea extract to help you while you manage your weight.
A multivitamin for my metabolism. Now that's smart.
One a day Weight Smart.
They were shot down by the Iraqis. What followed is a frightening story.
We got caught.
On 60 Minutes 2, tonight at 9, 8 Central.
American Idol Kelly Clarkson performs live.
Discover the difference tomorrow on The Early Show.
So I'm free to practice law again. Like it never happened. Well, you know, I thought we might manage probation. Or at worst, a minimal sentence at a decent facility, but no charges. No jail time, no record, and
my license back.
Well, you're not the only good lawyer in town. I owe you one, Newman. Yes, you do.
Two sharks picking their teeth.
You know, Bonnie, if I didn't know any better, I'd think you had a crush on me. The way you follow me around.
Look, you might think you got away with it. Stealing the election, releasing James Stenbeck, raping my mother. But I know who you are. In fact, everyone knows what you are. So if I were you, Marshall, I'd find somewhere else to live.
Counselor, I think I was just threatened.
Oh, I'd recommend a restraining order.
You know, I really don't know how you live with yourself. When you represent a man who rapes women,
Go
thinks he can get
home,
away
Bonnie.
with it.
Bonnie, stay out of my business.
Or what?
Or you wish you had.
She's right. It might be a problem living here.
You know, Newman, if I cared about what people thought about me, I'd have never gone to law school.
Do you want me to see about a restraining order? She did try to shoot you.
Yeah, and shot her mother instead. No. Let's hold off. For now.
That'll be $2 for those cherries, ma'am.
You just scare me to death.
You better lick your fingers, they're gonna give you away. They are tempting now.
You want me to steal you one? That is, if you're still talking to me, of course.
Why would I not be talking to you?
Because I ratted out Molly to you. Then you obviously still cared about her, and then she got mad that I got to you first. You guys probably got in a huge fight, and now you hate me.
It's all true, but I couldn't hate you.
So you guys did get in a huge fight?
We settled things. You think it's too early for ice cream?
Well, it's never too early for chocolate shake.
Could we get 2 chocolate milkshakes?
Sure, gotcha. Heavy on the whipped cream.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to thank you for caring enough to come to me. I really appreciate it.
Well, I was worried about you. Molly can be really scary when she's mad.
Yeah, we both get a little scary, but you know, bottom line, that's over. So.
I'm sorry. No, I am. I just wish she was a different person. I mean, not a different person, but just, you know, like, what you need.
And what would that be?
I don't know. Someone who cares enough to put you first. Especially with a baby on the way.
Well, that's not for sure. You know, after all this waiting, it may turn out that I'm not the father of Carly's baby, so we'll see.
Will you be disappointed?
Okay, in a lot of ways, yeah. But, I don't know. In some ways, I don't know. It's just my life's very complicated, so.
Why?
Because if I'm the father, then I am going to be involved. And Jack is not going to like that.
I couldn't tell you about the brochure, Jack, because I promised Rosanna. She found it after Craig left, and before you asked me, that was the first time that I ever saw it.
All right, you realize that this is it. The one thing that could nail Craig.
Well, maybe. He said that he was looking at investment properties. He said that he has a lot of brochures. Jack, can we not talk about this right now? Like, not because I'm trying to avoid the issue, but because I'm busy. I have a lot to do.
Oh, there she is, the diva herself.
Hi.
I promised Allie I'd show her a real designer in action, so here we are.
Some diva. I gotta get myself out of this into something presentable.
Listen, I'm gonna take off, okay?
Jack, are we okay?
We're fine. This is your day.
All right. I'll see you ladies later.
Are you going to the show?
Of course, wouldn't miss it.
Pal, it's Jack. Meet me at the Lakeview.
This place is cool. What's back there?
Take a look.
Don't go trying on any dresses, Allison, okay?
I think I'm kidding.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You know, Emily, if it weren't for you and Rose getting Barbara out of the way like you did, none of this would be happening for me. You kidding me? You designed the dresses, Carly. You took all the risks. You could have gone to jail for what you did for me.
You broke the law?
But of course not.
So why did she just
Because
say...
I love your sister so much. It's criminal.
Don't you dare blame me for Paul's change of heart. You kidnapped me. You cheated on him with his best friend. No wonder the man left town. I'm just grateful that he finally realized that he never loved you.
But he does love me. That's the saddest part. But you're right. We never had a chance. No woman has a chance with him. Not because of him, because he is the best. He's got it all. Looks, brains, the best heart of any man I've ever known. But you wouldn't let it happen. You sucked the life right out of him. And that's why he had to leave town. It would never work with us. Because you wouldn't let him go.
So easy to blame the mother.
Oh, I know he's angry with me. I know I hurt him. I know I disappointed him, but he's gonna get over it. Because I told him the truth. And I let him go, but you, he's gonna hate until the day he dies.
If anything happens to him, Rose, you will pay. Do you understand me?
Oh, Barbara, where you been? It's already happened and I am paying.
I haven't forgotten about the kidnapping. You'll go to jail, all of you. You'll go to jail.
Why are we talking about a fashion show? I was afraid I'd never see you again.
Who are you?
I called, you never answered.
Can you blame me? I'd like to know why you're so upset about one little article appearing in the paper.
Because I don't want anybody stealing our line.
It's one little article.
They'll be selling knockoffs in Kuala Lumpur by tomorrow morning.
I'm glad you have so much confidence in Carly's designs.
Rosanna.
But you had that confidence in me.
I do have confidence in you.
But you don't trust me to make decisions.
Not all of them.
Great. I don't trust you either.
Well, then we're even. Now, look, this unwanted publicity is going to inflame a certain you-know-who already has a tenuous grip on reality, and you're going to have to deal with it.
I can deal with Barbara.
And? Last time this happened, she disguised herself, crept backstage, and scissored a bunch of dresses just to upstage Carly.
That's funny. I know how she feels.
No one is going to upstage you ever.
Well, my ever-present, constantly creative, incredibly pregnant sister does so on a daily basis.
Not for me. Just come on, will you?
I have to get to the rehearsal.
Well, it's okay, so not now. So wait till after the show.
If you show up at the show, it will be over. It will be.
I know how you feel. But I am concerned for your safety. And yes, for the success of the show. So just hire some security. Just keep Barbara away from the place.
Why are you so obsessed with Barbara?
Because she's a lunatic. Remember what she did at the wedding?
Oh, after you kidnapped her?
I did not kidnap her. Come on. Just keep her away.
You'll trust me that much?
That much, yes. Look, I know you want everything to be perfect. It's never going to be perfect. But it will always be real.
I'll handle Barbara. That's what you really want.
No. No. Barbara is a minor inconvenience. You're my wife. I want you back.
here, trying to be the first women to trek across Antarctica when I hurt my shoulder.
For explorer Anne Bancroft, finding pain relief became a priority.
I talked to my doctor at base camp, and he prescribed Celebrex.
Celebrex targets a major source of acute pain. Celebrex helps provide strong pain relief. Ask your doctor about Celebrex. Check with your doctor before resuming activities. People with aspirin-sensitive asthma or allergic reactions due to aspirin or other arthritis medicines, or certain drugs called sulfonamides, should not take Celebrex. In rare cases, serious stomach problems such as bleeding can occur without warning. Tell your doctor if you have kidney or liver problems.
Who'd have thought something this small would turn out to be one of my most important pieces of equipment?
Celebrate, celebrate. If you're experiencing acute pain, ask your doctor about Celebrex or call 1-888-CELEBREX.
Hello! Mr. Beaver! How do you get your teeth so strong and so white?
With new Colgate Herbal White. Colgate adds natural herbs to its stain-removing fluoride formula. It gives me strong, natural white teeth. New Colgate Herbal White.
New hefty Hearty Meals deep dish plates are deeper and stronger than ordinary plates. And like this man, they sure hold a lot of my good cooking.
Discover the deep dish difference of new hefty Hearty Meals plates.
I am Voltazoid. I will destroy you with my plasma ray.
You are wrong, Zoid. Your ray is no match for Lord Gorlock.
Excuse me? Did you know that Geico settles many car insurance claims in 48 hours or less?
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Impressive, Green One.
Doesn't believe in shoes. Runs naked in the meadow. Acts natural. Deserves natural. Eats new all-natural Science Diet Nature's Best. With high-quality real meat, choice vegetables, and wholesome grains. Loves the unsurpassed nutrition from vet-recommended Science Diet. Thinks about Nature's Best, even when he skinny dips. Science Diet Nature's Best. Superior nutrition for the life of your pet.
Do you have a big family? Or are you just starting out? Do you shop every day or buy in bulk? At Sears, we know a lot about appliances and our customers. That's why 2 out of 3 homeowners have an appliance from Sears. We have a better selection than anyone. We'll make sure you find the right one. We'll match any price, plus give you 10% of the difference. Best selection, best service. Now find all refrigerators on sale and get 0% financing until May 2004. Sears, good life, great price.
You're spoiling me.
No, I'm just happy to see you home again, recovering. Scalding myself on your tea kettle, that was a small price to pay.
Well, I happen to like my tea kettle.
Yeah, well, that's tough. Because we're getting a new one.
We? Are we getting a new one?
Yes, we are. I'm ready.
So am I. But listen, you don't have to stay here all day. I know you have things to do at the hospital.
No, actually, I took the day off. And I'll take tomorrow if you need me to.
You're not gonna believe what I just saw. Marshall Travers and his sleazy lawyer in the Lakeview lounge toasting their success. Evelyn dropped the charges.
No,
That's not possible. Marshall was under indictment for conspiring with
Yeah, well, he's
Stenbeck.
getting his license back, Mom. I just heard them.
Stenbeck must have refused to testify.
I don't believe this. Marshall Travers is going to have another office here in Oakdale again.
Bonnie, I hear what you're saying, but you know what? Whatever that man decides to do, it has nothing to do with us. It's none of our business.
Mom, I am not going to sit around and let him torture you.
Sweetheart, Marshall's reputation is in tatters, okay? So his first order of business is going to be reestablishing his career, and he's going to go about that carefully and quietly.
You're drinking champagne in the Lakeview lounge?
Bonnie, listen to what I'm saying. Leave the man alone.
I just don't want you to have to worry about running into that man every time you leave this house.
Bonnie, just drop it, sweetheart, okay? I'm marrying Ben. We have a wonderful future ahead of us, and I don't want to dwell on things that I can't control.
Hey, look, I gotta run by the hospital, check on a few things.
Well, I thought you took the day off.
Yeah, well, I won't be too long. Look after your mother while I'm gone.
Of course. Did I say something to chase him off?
No. He's headed over to the Lakeview to see Marshall.
Here she is, the fabulous, talented, one-of-a-kind Carly Snyder. Woo!
I thought I'd go for the pregnant look.
Oh, totally works for me.
Wow, hello,
Great.
gorgeous. Hi,
Rose.
Hi, Emily, Allie. Hello.
How you holding up? Emily told me about your latest run-in with Barbara.
Well, you know, what goes around comes around, girls, right?
What happened?
Life happened. I came by to wish you luck. It's gonna be great.
What, you're going to the show?
I don't, no. I don't think so.
Wait, the fabulous clothes, great friends. This is exactly what you need, honey.
If you're not there, I'll understand.
No, she's going. You're going. Allie and I'll save you a seat. We're gonna go and grab some good seats. Carly needs to finish getting ready, so come on.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hang out here until just before the show starts. Rosanna's got the floor covered.
We'll make nice, I promise. Bye.
Bye.
Emily. So this thing that you did for Carly that could send you to jail, did it have anything to do with Barbara Ryan?
No, of course not. And I didn't do anything jail-worthy because I'm not nearly as naughty as my little sister is. So come on, let's go. If we want good seats, we gotta book it. Come on, let's go.
I wrote Paul a letter. I went by his place. His mom was there. Bigger than life. Want to kidnap her all over again. But Hal was there snooping around.
And Jack won't let this go either. He was just here.
He didn't say anything?
No, no, nothing he doesn't already know. I just hope this doesn't blow up in our faces.
Well, where would you like us to go?
Oh, that's so sweet of you. If you would just help yourself.
Thank you.
That's great.
Hello, Jack. Are you coming to the show?
No, I want to talk to you about Craig.
Well, I have left Craig, and I have a job to do. Excuse me. Elise! Hi. Hello. Please take the girls to the model suite over this way, and anything that needs to be used for the quick changes, you can also put it right over there. Great. Thank you so much, dear. Lovely. Very good.
Rosanna, if you could just have
Jack,
a look
please
at
don't make me be rude.
Please.
Right. Come with me, please. I'll tell you everything I know. I found that brochure in a drawer at Fairwinds. I'm assuming it's the cabin where you found Barbara.
How to end up in Carly's desk?
She put it there. I was going to give it to you. You remember when you came to Fairwinds to search the place, but Carly insisted that we hold on to it. So I gave it to her when you weren't looking. They watch each other's backs, you know that. They have a private little club called Monte Carlo, and no one is allowed to join, not that we would want to.
Where's Craig now?
I don't know. He's not coming to the show. I've asked him not to come.
I'm gonna have to bring him in, you know that.
Do what you have to, Jack. I don't care.
Hal?
Sure. Tricky woman to find, even when I want to. Well, I heard about Paul.
Oh, I see. So you came over to say I told you so?
No, I was worried. We ran the story about the roller palace and the intruder.
If you were really worried about me, Craig, you would have told that rag of yours not to print such trash.
Barbara, our readers have their needs, but how are you? Must have been difficult watching Paul go through this. So embarrassing.
He packed up and he left, and he's not coming back.
Where's he gone?
Craig, what are you doing here? What do you want?
Well, no, this is not me, Barbara. It's what you want for your son.
I want my son to be happy.
Well, then you have to go after him, Barbara. I do have some experience in this. If you recall, Lucy ran away last fall.
Lucy is a child.
And Paul is your child. He feels betrayed, crushed, humiliated. You know how that feels. And you don't want him to make any mistakes out of anger, pain. So you have to go right after him, right now, before it's too late.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
Any problems?
Just the usual. You and my husband.
Let's just make this show happen.
I wonder if Deb is here.
Hey, don't these look yummy? I made them myself. You just have to try one. It'll give you heartburn so bad it'll melt the buttons right off your shirt.
It's different for people with acid reflux disease.
And all that acid reflux may have puckered the lining of your esophagus.
You should ask your doctor about the purple pill called Nexium.
And these are sure to send you home early.
For many people, with one prescription Nexium daily, heartburn goes away and stays away.
And could keep you up all night.
And Nexium Relief goes deeper to heal erosions in the esophagus acid reflux can cause. So you don't just feel better, you are better. Other serious stomach conditions may still exist. Talk to your doctor. Nexium has a low occurrence of side effects, including headache, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. Don't let acid reflux spoil the party.
Dip?
Relief, healing, Nexium.
Go! I done struck gold!
That's good. And that's better. Like Cookies and. A crunchy cookie, that's good. And your favorite candy, that's better. Cookies and. A better cookie.
Maybe it's not the kids that are wearing you out.
Maybe it's hormones. They fluctuate as early as your 30s.
Don't wait till menopause to get Estrovan.
With soy and black cohosh to help balance hormones naturally, safely. Don't wait till menopause to get Estrovan. Now look for extra strength Estrovan.
Comfort. It's the feeling your baby has when she's all wrapped up, warm and happy. And Carnation Good Start helps keep her feeling that way. Good Start's the only routine formula whose proteins are broken down into smaller pieces to be easy to digest in baby's tummy. They're called comfort proteins, and only Good Start has them. Think of it as comfort food for the two of you. Carnation Good Start from Nestle.
As far as allergies go, I'm a ragweed grass cat dander who met a cat person. But my allergy medicine wasn't approved for the cat dander, so I asked my doctor about Zyrtec.
Is your allergy medicine treating your indoor and outdoor allergies? Unlike some allergy medicines, prescription Zyrtec is FDA approved for both indoor and outdoor allergies. In studies, drowsiness was the most common side effect. Others included fatigue and dry mouth. Ask your doctor about switching to Zyrtec. Zyrtec. That's Zyrtec. Lots of allergies, just one Zyrtec.
CBS Tonight. The best dancers, singers, and comedians. What are they feeding you? Have one chance to become superstars. You make the ultimate decision at cbs.com/star. Don't miss the Star Search finale with Arsenio Hall. Live, CBS Tonight.
It's country's night to shine.
Join Shania and your favorite stars when Reba McEntire hosts the Academy of Country Music Awards. Live next Wednesday.
Right here on CBS.
American Mattress.
How's your family sleeping? A good night's sleep for them makes life easier for you. During our pre-Memorial Day sale, get a Serta Luxury Pillow Top Queen Set for only $359. You even get a free bed frame, free delivery, and free removal of your old bed.
They delivered our mattress the next day, so I didn't have to listen to my in-laws complain about that old mattress.
American Mattress. Comfort and a good night's sleep. Call 1-800-DREAM.
Hurry! Sale ends Tuesday.
Hotels.com. The best prices at the best places. Guaranteed.
I love phones. I see a phone, I want to pick it up and talk. But I don't like big phone bills. That's why I switched to Talk America. Save up to 49% every month. Get free calling features. Pay nothing for long distance to other Talk America local customers. Just 6.9 cents a minute state to state to anyone else. We'll find the plan that's right for you. Some include unlimited free regional calling. You see a phone? You want to talk? Call Talk America. The call you make could save you up to 49%.
If your window treatments leave something to be desired, call Empire today. Shop at home and have your window treatments installed next day. Plus, no payments for 1 year. Call Empire today.
CBS 2's Bill Zwecker speaks with stars of Matrix Reloaded at 4:30.
Former American POWs in Iraq tell their story tonight at 9, 8 Central.
And for some reason, James Stenbeck refused to testify against you, so the DA had no case.
Must be my lucky day.
Bonnie was right. It is Shark Day at the pool.
And Family Day at the Lakeview Lounge. First Bonnie, now you. Who's next? Isaac? Jessica?
No, you will not be seeing Jessica.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Rumor has it you're back in business and that you're staying in Oakdale.
The charges against me have been dropped. I'm free to practice law again, wherever.
In Oakdale?
You never know.
Well, I know this. Jessica is off limits. You don't call her, you don't talk to her. You cross the street if you see her coming. For any reason you do need to contact her, you do so through our attorney, Tom Hughes. Understood? I'll take that as a yes.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, I, for one, think you will be a great dad. I can just see you here at Al's, you and Junior cozying up to the counter.
She's a girl. Yeah.
A girl. Oh, that's so great.
I know.
Girl.
I'm trying not to think about it, though.
Why?
Well, like I said, she could be Jack's. And if she's not Jack's, if she's mine, that's a whole nother set of problems.
Hold on. Stop. Repeat after me. A baby is a wonderful thing.
Oh, I know that.
And I am an idiot to turn a wonderful thing into a problem.
I got myself into this. I'm not...
Well, no matter how you got yourself into it, it doesn't matter. A baby is such
It's a terrific thing. I know. It's just, who knows about the father, but...
Hey, you're gonna be a terrific father. Are you kidding me? You could build her anything. A life-size dollhouse. You'll carry her around on your shoulders for hours on end, and she'll fall so madly in love with you. Babies know what's important, you know? She'll love you so much. You have, like, the little paint polka dots on your shoes, and you have these soft, warm, loving hands. She'll love you.
Thank you, Katie.
And if she's not yours, then it's not a problem, right? It's a win-win situation.
You're right.
Well, Mike, there's one thing you should know if we're gonna be friends. I'm always right.
Me, I worked in Atlantic City for how many years? Couldn't see a scam coming. But I'm gonna pay him back. Every cent. I'm giving back the Roller Palace.
No, you are not.
Yes.
You are keeping every penny. It's Barbara's money, remember? This should cost her.
Doesn't seem right. Keeping that place.
What about Paul?
I love him. But I know now that it never would have worked. I mean, not with a mother like that. Excuse me. Yeah.
Rose, this is Hal. I have some information on Paul.
Sounds serious.
Could you meet me at the Lakeview?
Yeah, in the dining room. All right. I guess I'm going to that fashion show after all. I'll see you there, all right?
Look, you could be packed and gone in half an hour. I'll even give you a ride to the airport.
I have no idea where Paul has gone, Craig.
Well, Barbara, I didn't know where Lucy had gone. And she was sleeping in barns by the side of the road, eating scraps in homeless shelters. Is that what you want for Paul?
Paul has a sizable bank account.
Well, that's a good idea. That's a great place to start. Why don't you call his banker to see if he's transferred any funds overseas? Call the airlines. Call his party friends in Paris.
You know what? Hal is already on this.
Hal understands.
Yes, Hal does.
Rosanna.
Rosanna?
Yeah. I'm sure Rosanna will want to help.
What could Rosanna possibly do?
Well, she has a jet. You can be halfway there in an hour.
Halfway where?
Who knows? Well, now let me call her.
Would you let me call her?
Craig, I told you I would handle it.
Rosanna, it's Barbara. Craig is here, and he suggested that I give you a call.
Did he? About what?
He has offered me the use of the Cabot jet so I could fly to Europe and look for my son.
Well, that was generous of him.
Yes, I thought so too, which is why I thought that I should speak to you myself.
Well, thank you, Barbara. And of course, you are most welcome to use the jet, but wouldn't you rather come down to the run-through?
I hadn't really thought about coming down to the run-through. Frankly, I don't think I could stand watching Carly gloat.
But that's still an open question, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Well, will her designs hold up? Oh, please come down. As my guest, I would very much value your professional opinion, and of course, I'll pay you. And who knows, maybe it could develop into something else.
No, thank you. Thank you very much.
So, shall I give you a ride to the airport?
Actually, I'm going to go downstairs and watch the Monte Carlo run-through. Rosanna's asked me to consult.
Oh, Barbara, I think Rosanna's just being polite here.
I don't think so. She's going to pay me.
Oh, Barbara, the truth here is...
What?
Well, you know how Carly and Rosanna don't really get along. I think having you there is just Rosanna's way of just sticking it to Carly. I think the smart thing here would be to worry about what's really important. About Paul.
You know what I think, Craig? I think this isn't about Paul or Carly or Rosanna. I don't think you want me at that run-through. Why?
I told Carly I'd stick around just in case something happened.
You mean Barbara?
Yeah, but now I'm onto something with Craig.
Okay. I'll cover for you here.
Appreciate it.
Jack, hello, Hal. May I speak to you for a minute, please?
Of course. Excuse me.
Excuse me. I think Craig is upstairs in Barbara's suite.
Why?
Well, she called me. They said they were together. That he offered her the use of my private jet.
He's trying to get Barbara out of town. Thank you, Rosanna.
Mom? Dad?
You were miserable parents. I snuck out. You caught me.
I lied. You knew.
I pushed. And you pushed back.
Invaded my privacy.
My privacy.
I hated it.
I hated you.
Why can't you leave me alone?
Just leave me alone.
I thought you were the worst parents in the world.
I thought you were the worst parents in the world.
Thanks.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Hey, Jeff Burton, would you drive this little car?
Not a chance.
I have a Klondike bar, rich, creamy ice cream dipped in chocolate.
I am a professional race car driver.
For that chocolatey coated ice cream loaded, big and thick, no room for a stick. What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Jeff, don't eat in the car, huh? It's a rental.
For a natural-looking tan to visibly reduce wrinkles, introducing Endless Summer Faces, the only sunless tanner with a color activator and pro-retinol. Put your best face forward. New Endless Summer Faces by Coppertone.
Air should smell fresh, pure, and clean. But when you're inside, germs can cause tough odors in the air. That's why the makers of Lysol created Nutra-Air. Nutra-Air is an air treatment that helps eliminate tough odors in the air caused by germs. It's new and different from ordinary air fresheners which just mask odors. Make the air smell fresh, pure, and clean. Like it should. Nutra-Air, new from the makers of Lysol. Treat your air well.
Face it, kids are simply priceless. Which is why kids stay free at Best Westerns worldwide. Best Western, the world's largest hotel chain. Visit bestwestern.com.
Missy Elliott, super duper hip hop diva. What if it was you who let people know that vanilla Coke is smooth and intriguing?
So you and Jimmy, you want me to rap about vanilla Coke?
Rap? I was hoping you could help Jimmy and the boys pass out these bobbleheads. Little Missy says yes. Vanilla Coke and Diet Vanilla Coke. Smooth and intriguing, like we said.
The people of his country became the prisoners of his power.
No.
And the people in his private life
I have finally found someone who I can believe in.
became the victims of his madness.
Uncle Dolph is here to protect you.
Please. I just want to go home.
Listen to me! CBS presents the television event critics call spellbinding. Hitler, The Rise of Evil. CBS Sunday.
Lying in the hospital, I had a million things to think about, but all I could obsess about was my chipped nails.
Oh, come on now. They're perfect. They're perfect. Or maybe it's the rain that's making them look so good.
Well, you did a great job, sweetheart.
Thank you. So does Ben.
Back so soon?
I didn't go by the hospital. Went by the Lakeview to see Travers.
And what did Marshall have to say for himself?
He's intending to practice law again. Right here in Oakdale.
Something is wrong with that man. I'm serious. I mean it. Anybody else would have gotten the hell out of here.
Ronnie, Travers is not going to be a problem.
It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for all your help.
And just a reminder, Miss Griffin's restraining order is still in effect.
I know. But it's a small town, Newman. Our paths are bound to cross.
I've decided to close the Roller Palace.
Oh, you can't do that. I've got an appointment, darling.
Well, and I have the whole camera crew set to shoot the opening.
Stick to it, Rose. Stick to it, darling. I'll help you with the refinancing.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll clean up my own mess. Yeah, I'll try something new.
Whatever you decide to do, Rose, I know you'll succeed because you are a top drawer girl.
Any problems?
Just the usual. You and my husband.
Let's just make this show happen.
So tell me what the risk was that you took for Carly.
Would you cut it out already?
I already know it has something to do with Barbara Ryan.
Look, there's a lot of history with Barbara Ryan.
I know. She kidnapped you and she kidnapped Carly and Rose. She almost killed you. So now you've done something to pay her back. You might as well just tell me.
I'm married to Hal, okay, who's not only Barbara's ex and Will's father, he's a cop, Allison, so it doesn't make sense that I do anything that stupid, now does it?
But you already did something stupid. And Emily, now you're lying about it. Why do you always have to just leave me out of it?
This has nothing to do with leaving you out of it, honey.
Well, then tell me the truth.
You don't want me at the Monte Carlo run-through. Why? What are you up to?
I am not up to anything. In fact, I've been banned from the whole shebang, so Carly's doing running the whole deal with Rosanna.
And why is that?
Well, you know Carly's situation, Barbara. Married to one man, pregnant by another, so we didn't want to fuel the fire. So Rosanna's doing the honors by herself.
Uh-huh. It sounded to me like Rosanna wasn't doing anyone a favor. It sounded to me like you were out, with good reason. So I think I'm gonna march myself right downstairs and see what you've done.
No, oh, Barbara, no, you're not going anywhere.
A few years ago, I get this pain. It's no big whoop, just a little heartburn. Yeah, a burning, piercing fireball right here. So I cut down on the foods that bother me. I change my diet. I work out. Even my mom tries to help.
Son, try sleeping on an incline.
So I slipped some 2x4s under my bed. Oh yeah, my wife really loved that one. Then I started drinking that chalky stuff, popping acid reducers, and it all helped, but the pain keeps coming back 2-3 days a week. Okay, finally visit my doctor. He says it's acid reflux disease and prescribes Prevacid to help prevent the acid and heal the damage. So I take it like he says, and guess what? It really helps stop the acid pain. How's that for a happy ending?
Prescription Prevacid actually helps prevent acid where it starts by turning off many of the pumps that produce it. Prevacid has a low occurrence of side effects such as diarrhea, abdominal pain, and nausea. Other serious stomach conditions may still exist. Ask your doctor for more information and if Prevacid is right for you. Help prevent the acid with Prevacid.
I've spent years styling hair for magazines and often had to make dry, frizzy hair into either soft curls or smooth, straight hair instantly. Watch this. Apply Frizzy's hair serum to soaking wet hair and smooth through. Whether your hair is dried naturally or blow-dried straight, the results are amazing. Frizzy's hair serum. It's fast, it's easy, and it makes a big difference.
They say a little activity can relax your muscles and ease your cramps. But the more you move, the more protection you need. That's why Always has Flexi Wings that are twice as long as the next leading brand. Always Flexi Wings help protect you where those other wings don't. So you can always stay in the game. Always with Flexi Wings. Protecting all women, always.
These are killer legs. But these legs could kill too. So could these. And these. If injury, surgery, or illness has you off your feet, you're at risk to develop a blood clot in your legs that could travel to your lungs. It's called DVT. Complications from DVT kill more than AIDS and breast cancer combined. In most cases, DVT can be prevented. Ask your doctor or call 1-888-DVT-NET1.
Can't get enough of Bob? Well, CBS Saturday, he's back in primetime for one more night. And 6 new contestants will have one last chance to spin that wheel.
Someone could walk away a millionaire.
The big bucks are still up for grabs. You win! The Price is Right $1 Million Spectacular, all new CBS Saturday.
Get out of my way.
No,
Get out.
no.
This is another kidnapping,
No,
Craig.
Barbara, we're having a discussion.
Well, this discussion is over. Do you understand?
No,
I will press charges
Just
against
come
you.
over here, sit down, and take...
Someone help me!
Hands off her, Craig, now!
Oh, press charges. Please arrest him. Please arrest him. He wouldn't leave, Craig.
She wouldn't let me go, Jack.
You're under arrest, Montgomery, for assaulting Barbara Ryan.
Based on what? Her ranting?
Can I go now, Jack?
Jack, don't let her leave.
Go, Barbara, get out of here.
Jack!
Tell it to the judge. You're under arrest.
And you just destroyed your wife's career.
Paul leased a plane, filed a flight plan in New York City, and took off.
Oh, that kind of makes sense, because, I mean, Paul has a pilot's license, and he's got a lot of friends in Manhattan, so...
Yeah. Well, the only thing is, he bypassed New York, kept going. You have any idea where he might be headed?
Paris? He needed a big plane for that, so maybe he landed the plane in some private field somewhere, jumped on somebody else's jet.
No. Well, I'll check on that, but for the time being, officially, he's listed as missing. I would, rather Barbara not know about this. Freak her out.
Yeah, of course.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. If you take your seats, please. We're about to begin the run-through. We're very excited that you're all here, and we have a wonderful show for you today.
A preview of... Hi, I'll take a martini straight up.
Sorry, we're fresh out of martinis. How about a soda?
Whatever. Hey, Barbarella.
You. What are you doing out of jail?
They let me go for good behavior.
Your sister won't have such luck.
Monte Carlo's top designer.
If you'll excuse me, I have a fashion show to attend.
What did you mean about that crap about my sister?
That she's going to jail for the kidnapping of Barbara Ryan.
I see a lot of friends here today, and I'd like to take you...
Emily didn't kidnap you.
Oh, yes, she did. And she's going to pay.
on the next As the World Turns.
And if my plan goes down the way I expect it to go down, we're gonna have a little money.
Who's the pitch?
Girl, hey, Molly, get him.
This look is all mine. It was stolen from me by Carly Teddy.
Today, more people with diabetes are getting to know Atwt Compact. The one with the drum.